Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Mirage. Now, for those of you that don't know and have, happen to not watch my channel or seen any videos that I've made, I am a massive Assassin's Creed fan. I love Assassin's Creed, grew up with it, played actually, I have played every single game, other than maybe the weird, like, mobile game, all those weird ones that I'm sure exist. I played some on the DS. I am just a massive fan. I love playing the games. I've streamed a lot of them, made a lot of videos on them. They are just one of my favorite games and one of my favorite game series of all time. Now, with that being said, I am one of the people that necessarily hasn't loved where they've gone with Odyssey and Valhalla. I really loved Origins. Some things I necessarily didn't like as much. I thought the parkour system, which has obviously stayed in Odyssey and Valhalla, wasn't necessarily my favorite thing in the world. I felt like it was simplified, didn't feel as smooth as it did in especially Unity or even Assassin's Creed 2. But with that, I feel like there was a lot of things that I liked about Odyssey, Valhalla, and Origins. Like I said, Origins is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games of all time. It might be number 2 after Assassin's Creed 2, but for some reason for me, Odyssey and Valhalla, there felt like something missing, and I feel like Mirage is going to add what was missing. Because I'm not a big RPG person, I haven't been able to necessarily fall in love with these past few games as much as I have with a lot of the other Assassin's Creed games. Not to say that I loved every single one of them. Some of them I didn't like as much as others, but the Ezio games especially I loved a lot. Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, I mainly liked all of them. Just some of them I mentioned more than others. But with Mirage, I feel like it's going to be a happy medium between the new ones and the old ones. I think the combat system, which they haven't necessarily shown off that much because they're kind of displaying Basim as a pure assassin, like he really uses stealth mainly, and uses the ability to fight and use a sword or whatever as a last resort. So I'm not sure exactly what the combat is going to look like based on the videos I've watched, but I'm sure it'll be cool and be fun. And honestly, I love that they're focusing on stealth, where, as the last few games, stealth was really, honestly, an afterthought. From what I've seen, the gameplay looks fun, the parkour looks amazing, it looks like everything feels tighter and just way more fluent, and like you can run around the city like you did in the older games and just feel really cool while you're moving around the city, where I feel like you've kind of lacked that in Odyssey and Origins and Valhalla. Something I'm really excited about that we get to go back to as well that I kind of forgot to mention is that we're going back to the one main voice actor, which I just honestly love. I feel like it's a lot different when you write lines for two different people playing a male and a female rather than just one person, like with Bayek or Ezio, my two favorite personally. But even compared to everybody else, having one person voice that character and just having that be the main focus and that person be your character, the person you pay to be that character and be that character the best they can be, I feel like that just can't be beat. And the double voice acting is not really a big thing of mine. I don't like choosing between a male and a female, even though I don't hate Alexios or Cassandra or the Eivors or anything like that. I haven't even played with the male Eivor, but I don't think they do a bad job. I just prefer when it's one person and they are voicing the character, and that is it. So I'm happy to go back to that as well. Honestly, at the end of the day, man, I just love these games. I'm always going to be excited when a new one comes out, no matter what type of game they make, whether it be an RPG or it be this more old-timey original type Assassin's Creed game that I feel like a lot of people have missed, and I feel like it's just a really good idea to go back and just mix this in, man. Valhalla and Odyssey in these games, you can sink so many hours into. I don't think that Mirage is going to be as long as those. I feel like it'll be more succinct, more just kind of tight, I guess. I'm not sure if I said that already. Kind of just feels like it should be, and like I said, I would assume will be a tighter game than the big open world, aspect and stuff that they've always been pushing and really marketing about the newer Assassin's Creed games. So that's pretty much gonna do it, man. Just my general thoughts on Mirage, and honestly, I am excited for it. I really am. I honestly think I shouldn't have watched the videos that I did. I'll actually leave a link to one of the videos I watched because I found it really enjoyable to hear them talk, and they just sound like they are really excited to bring back the older type Assassin's Creed. They mentioned Assassin's Creed 2 a few times, and they also have like a mode in this game where you can make it look like AC1, which I feel like is a really cool touch, and also just something that is dope for hardcore fans. They even say that is kind of for just the hardcore old school AC fans. So that's really cool. I think this game is going to be fun. I like the way they're going about it. I feel like the marketing is actually decent so far. It's been kind of quiet on it ever since they announced it before, but I feel like it's going to start to pick up, as most games tend to do, as they get towards, kind of that 6-month mark going forward. They'll start to, really talk about it more and show more shit. So I'm excited to see more. I'm excited for the game, and, just as a big AC fan, it's cool to go back to kind of the roots and stuff like that, but also still have the RPG games. I'm gonna assume still be made and be around, because I still do like those games. I like the way they're doing it. It keeps the series alive, keeps way more people interested, in my opinion. Whereas, the original Assassin's Creed formula, the reason they had to switch is because it started to get a little bit stale. You gotta throw something in there, but bringing back the classics is always good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. And yeah, let me know if you're excited for Mirage as well, or if you're just like, whatever, another AC game. Anyway, peace.